And good morning, everybody. It's time now for Putnam County Today here on 94.3 WREB. And with us from the Reelsville Volunteer Fire Department, John McPherson. It's good to see you, John.
John, it's good to see you too.
And I was thinking the last time we were together, I was doing a remote at one of the breakfasts down that you guys have every month.
Yes, we do. We have a breakfast every month, and we'll have one upcoming on February the 14th.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. We'll be serving from 7 to 11, and it's a free will donation breakfast, and all are welcome to attend. You don't have to live in Washington Township. We have people that drive from Brazil and Terre Haute and Indianapolis to come down and get a good home-style, country-style breakfast.
It is, and I have been down there a couple times, and let me tell you, it's one of the best breakfasts that you can get for a free will donation. And what's really nice is when you visit down there on one of the breakfast days, the whole community's there, and everybody gets to see each other and talk. And that was a lot of things that I seen when I was down there. People might be neighbors, but they don't see each other very often.
Yes, that's true, and we lost our school
right
a couple of years ago, so it's a good monthly thing. People can come down and socialize and hang out and see each other, and it's just a good fun family time.
All right, and of course all kinds of great breakfast items on the menu.
We do. We're probably known mostly for our biscuits and gravy, but we can do pancakes and sausage and bacon and eggs any way you like it, and of course drinks and stuff to go with it. So
all right, now I think a lot of people, when they think of volunteer fire department, regular fire departments, they just think they're naturally funded from the government, don't they?
I don't know how people imagine that we're funded, but we do get some property tax dollars.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly, I would say 80% of our funding is either by fundraising that we do, or donations just from the public, and then of course grants that we can get from state and federal places.
And those grants are getting fewer and far between anymore, as everybody's kind of feeling that pinch.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how much it actually costs to run a volunteer fire department. I don't think many people think of all the expenses that you guys incur, and that's passed down to each member too, right?
Absolutely. A set of gear runs about $3,000. We have 38 members on our department, so do the math right there.
Right.
And that's a significant amount. Of course, we have fuel costs and insurance, and equipment on top of that, and there's a lot of standards and things that we have to keep our equipment up to, so they have to be tested yearly. So all in all, it takes roughly about $100,000 a year
just
to run a small volunteer department like us. Now, of course, bigger cities and towns, it takes a lot more than that, but it takes a lot of money, and of course we are responsible for a significant amount of that. So that is why we fundraise and fundraise and fundraise.
Now, I think a lot of people don't understand too, a new report has been showing that many volunteer fire departments, because of the cost mainly, are getting less and less people wanting to be a volunteer fireman.
It's hard to get people to volunteer because of the training standards. And we do get a clothing allowance each year. The state requires that, but it's only like $200 a year that we get. So most people, we train just like the paid guys do.
Right.
So getting people to come and want to do that just to help their neighbors sometimes is hard. But we do most all the training in house. I do all the training in house. So if there's anyone out there that's wanting to get, be a part of a volunteer organization, maybe a youngster or somebody that's, 18, 19, 20 years old, please come out. We have had several members graduate on to paid departments.
Right.
So it's a good place to kind of get your feet wet, see if you like it, and, it's a great place to come help your neighbor.
That's true, and that's the main thing. I think in the beginning, that's pretty much how it all started, right?
Yeah. We did. We started in 1961, and we started out as simply a fire department. But now we do a lot of medical runs and rescues and accidents, and We do fires too, but just about anything that somebody needs help doing, they can call 911, have us dispatched, and we'll come out and take care of it.
Now, one thing I've noticed too, your department's very active. I think it's because of where you're located, but you've got the US 40 corridor. I've heard you out on I-70 at times. You've helped in Brazil for mutual aid. Same thing when we had the church fire up north here. You guys come up for that too. And you have a huge area.
We do. We are the biggest township in the county. We have 54 square miles, but we also go out and help. We come up to Greencastle all the time, and surrounding departments, and just whoever needs us, they can call us, and we always have somebody around. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Somebody's usually around that can come help and do what we can.
All right. Well, John, if people's interested in finding out a little more about Reelsville Fire Department, best place is to come to the breakfast, right?
Come to the breakfast. We also have a Facebook page under Reelsville Volunteer Fire Department.
Right.
And they can check that out. And we'd love to see you. And if anyone is interested in volunteering, they're welcome to call me. My cell phone number is 765-721-4000, and we can get you lined up and get you on your way to an exciting volunteer firefighting career.
And I think a lot of people, don't really, they just see you as fighting fires. They don't see you as, the accidents, even the medical runs. Those are the kind of, I guess you would say, less glamorous jobs of firefighting, right?
We do a lot of medical runs. Even people that maybe slip and fall, can't get up or whatever, we'll come pick them up all hours of the day and night. We don't mind. We're a service, and sometimes out in the rural areas, that's all the help they can get.
Right.
So, we're more than happy to come out and help. So, but yeah, we do a lot of that less glamorous stuff, but we stay pretty busy. Last year was a significantly high run total. We did well over 300 runs. So, as you might imagine, we stay hopping, and that's good. We like to stay busy.
That's almost one run a day.
Almost one run a day, and sometimes we get 3 or 4. Sometimes we don't get much, but we don't want bad things to happen to people. But then again, we do like to stay busy and help help our neighbors out. So
now, let's say somebody can't make it, because it is Valentine's Day, and people's already told me I can't use that as a date, coming to the breakfast. But how can people maybe eat or get you a monetary donation if they want to help out that way?
If you want to send a donation to us, it's simply just P.O. Box 11, Reelsville, Indiana, and the zip is 46171.
All right. Well, John, thank you so much for taking time to be with us today.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure.
And hopefully you'll have an easy week this week.
We'll see what happens.
All right. Don't forget, if you're a nonprofit group or community organization, you'd like some free airtime here on WREB, you too can be a part of Putnam County Today. Give us a call at 653-9717.